Hi, I'm Richmond, Associate Editor of Woodcraft magazine. Today I'm going to show you some of the techniques used in turning the inside-out cake stand in issue 115. So let's get started. I've got 4 blocks here, cut 1.5 inch square, 7.5 inches long. These happen to be spalted quarter-sawn sycamore, but any species will do. I'm going to tape them together using some double-faced tape, a couple inches on the inside of each face will do. You want to put them on a flat surface and keep their ends together when you press them together. We'll flip that pair over. Tape these 2 together. And then we'll take our flat surfaces and tape them together. You don't need a lot of double-faced tape. This stuff is pretty sticky, but you don't want it coming apart on you on the lathe. So better safe than sorry. Once we've got our 4 pieces taped together, we'll put them on the lathe and mount them between centers. So now I've got my blocks mounted up between centers on my Ricon 70-14-20 variable speed lathe. I'm going to take some strapping tape or filament tape. This is basically packing tape that has some filaments in it for some added tensile strength. And I'm going to wrap a couple of times around the first inch of each end of my blank. This is some added security to make sure that that double-faced tape that's holding these blocks together doesn't come apart while we're turning on the lathe. Applying this tape on the lathe makes it real easy. I can just spin the block and let the tape roll out. Still, of course, anytime you're turning, and especially with blocks that are taped together like this, it's important to wear your proper safety gear, including a face shield. So with my piece profiled, I'll sand it, put some finish on the lathe, then I'll take it apart, rotate each of the pieces 180 degrees, and glue them together using these flat surfaces as glue surfaces. So I don't want to put any finish on those when I'm finishing it up. I'll get them glued up, we'll get the glue dry, and I'll meet you back here at the lathe. So we're back. We've glued up the blocks, and you can see that the half teardrop profile that I turned in the piece a minute ago has opened up these teardrop shaped windows in the blank when I rotated those pieces around and glued them together. This is going to make a real neat turning and an inside out effect when we turn this block round. So let's get to it. So you can see how as I turn, these windows sort of open up a little bit more. We get the smooth surfaces that we're looking for, and you can see deeper into the interior of this inside out turning. We'll cut a tenon, we'll turn a tenon on each end to receive our base and our plate, and then I'll sand and finish. I hope this helps show you what the process of turning the inside out cake stand is like. and check out issue 115 of Woodcraft magazine for more.